now. All right. So good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching from. You're welcome. It's nice to have you on this call this evening. Thank you, everybody, for availing yourself to be on this call. I'm going to try to be right straight to the point. I won't waste your time. We're not going to talk too much. We're just going to go straight to the point because I know that you definitely left whatever it is that you're doing to be on this call tonight. Okay. So we're not going to take it for granted at all. It's such a pleasure to have you on this call tonight. So very quickly, I'm just going to introduce myself for probably those who are just seeing me for the first time. All right. So my name is Solomon David, and I'm based out of the city of Abuja, and I'm a digital marketing consultant. So basically, what I do in simple terms is I help companies, I help individuals who have something reasonable to sell to be able to create automated systems online and sell more of those products, right? That is basically what I do, just in a very brief summary. Okay. So right now, we are here to discuss something very important, like the title says. We're here to discuss a new stream of income. But before we talk about the new stream of income, permit me to actually talk about the old stream of income, basically. So I know many of us here have been partners from our previous business, which is the business of IPC. And like I always say, ladies and gentlemen, IPC was a very intelligent gimmick that played out on everybody, and almost everybody, in fact, anybody is possible is a could fall victim. We've seen professors. There are so many professors in IPC. In case you do not know, there are so many medical doctors, engineers, professional traders, and all that all fell for it. Ladies and gentlemen, if you feel like someone deliberately brought IPC to you, knowing that it was a scam, you need to rethink, because that's actually not the case. However, you know how these things are. This I can tell you after my due diligence, which is actually in retrospect, is actually a product of a very organized crime. IPC was an organized crime. IPC was designed basically in order to, like from the beginning, I think these people actually designed it in order to swindle people of their money. And like I always say, we are all victims. Now, it's not like we're just here to mention, oh, we're all victims and all that. But please, ladies and gentlemen, these guys presented certificates for us. They presented the criteria they've been able to pass. They've presented us with all their conditions they were able to meet and everything. Look, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's anybody in this like who was actually looking out for opportunity that wouldn't have fallen for that. So why I'm just saying this is so that we understand, like, it's not your fault. We all fell. We all fell. You understand? We all fell. And because of that, we're not going to blame ourselves. We've beat ourselves. So you guys don't know what I've been through because of that. Like, nobody actually knew that at this point in time we'll be here. Nobody knew, because these guys actually planned their stuff, and they also had their exit plan. You know how they exited? They started telling us that they were hacked, from hacking, that they were all sacked, from being sacked. Now we have nobody to hold. Then let me make this screen clear. Let me make this thing clear. I think I've never talked about it in the group, but let me just find this opportunity to actually talk about it. I've never endorsed IP Cloud. I've never endorsed IP Cloud. For those of you who are close to me, or those of you who came to me asking for my opinion, I will tell you upfront that I never believed in IP Cloud. Why? Because how would you guys just come up to us and tell us that, okay, you were sacked, now there's nobody to take responsibility, nobody to actually tell us, okay, we are behind this, or we are responsible for this? No. You just bring up a website, a so-called app, and tell us that we should put in money in order to recover. Like I always give the illustration, I say it's basically like you telling me I loaned you money. You've not yet paid me back my money, and then you're asking me to pay you more money to recover the first money that I personally gave you. Is that not stupid? For that reason, I never endorsed IP Cloud. Take me anywhere. Probably maybe we might have one or two people from EFCC here on this call. I don't care. Take me anywhere. I'm going to tell you. My resolve is the same. I never endorsed IP Cloud since I discovered that IPC is a bloody scam. In fact, the truth is, we actually already fell before we discovered that, right? But here's the thing. If you know me very well, if let's say if before this went down, if I'm someone that if I happen to notice today that this thing is a red flag, I will call everybody that I personally told about this business and tell to pull out. But unfortunately, you see people pushing allocations, people I've never spoken to, people that I wasn't even paid sponsor commission in their head, coming to drag me saying, we are behind this and that. I kept saying it. I'm not part of IPC board though. I was also just a member like you. And if you are on this call and you still feel like, okay, all those nonsense, right? If you also introduce even one person, then we are the same. If you introduce anybody, then we are the same. Because just like we innocently put our monies and we built, like I always say, the difference between I and you possibly is because I built and I introduced probably maybe more people. But it doesn't change the fact that I'm also just an investor. I don't know about their whereabouts. I don't know anybody in the board. I don't know anything. Like, you understand? So why am I saying this? I'm just saying this so that we understand. Life happens. Life happens. And this is just us. There was a lot of lessons for us, right? But this is what I ask people. If you enter a vehicle and you have an accident, do you just swear never to enter a vehicle anymore? Is that what happens? No, but instead, what I would say is be smarter, especially if it happened to be your vehicle. Do your analysis, find out what actually happened that led to that accident. It's possible that maybe you didn't service the car, you entered the high road. Maybe you're speeding without feeling the fact that your throttle was probably having an issue or something. You understand, your accelerator. So because of all these things, now we've been able to sit down and analyze and look at one of the first errors that I discovered is that we trusted the company with our monies. They told us they were a broker company. They told us they were based out of Canada. Meanwhile, they were running a virtual office. But this time around, this is what we've discovered. Like, if we are going to go into anything, for those of you who are close to me, you know, I always tell you my words are the same. I don't change mouth. If I'm going to do any business right now, make sure it's a business that you can clearly see what you are paying for. Make sure you're seeing what you're clearly paying for. That's in some cases, make sure you exchange it for a product. That's one. Or secondly, before this is even the stronger one, make sure you are invested in a company that allows you make hold of your money. This is to say, if anything happens anytime, you can get out of it without any issue. For example, if it happens to be maybe like a trading business or a digital business, let it be that you are in possession of, if it has to do with capital, be in possession of your capital. Let's not fall prey. There are many of things like this, but sometimes, you know, it's until things like this happen before we actually understand. For me right now, I've said it, I'm not even, in fact, if it is anything that has to do with me paying money to another company, I don't do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I have literally saved a lot of other people, even after IPC crashing. I warned a lot of people, don't invest in IP cloud. Some people don't hear. Someone went behind and went and put 1,000, and he was even gladly telling me that he was still looking for 3,000 to put. I'm like, do you know who is behind it? So what if you wake up tomorrow and the app is not opening? What are you going to say? You understand? I was really pissed off. I was pissed off. But this is an adult and it's his money. There's nothing I can say. But here's what I said. Moving forward, what I'm going to do is, if I'm going to ever invest in anything again, it has to be something that I have full control over. Even if not 100%, but I have more control over. For example, like I said, it should be something that allows me to hold my funds. I should be able to hold my funds. Highest that they can do is, okay, that's the technology, right? Okay, give me an access code or allow me to be able to grant you access, not you now holding my money. No, that's not going to happen anymore. Allow me to be able to grant you access to hold the money. I mean, I'll be in possession of my money. You hold the money and then you do, I hold the money and then you do whatever it is. Sure, you're good in trading. Okay, that's it. So that's one of the first criteria that I now have in investing in the future. That's one. Secondly, it should also be realistic. It should be realistic. You know, anything with 40% a month, like consistently, honestly, right now to me is a red flag, right? So it should be something realistic. I think right now my eyes are super sharp. I even detect scams now even faster than before because of the experience of IPC. Okay, so first of all, like I said, it's something I will only invest in something that allows me to have possession of my money. Or if it's a product, I should have the products right in my possession. I should clearly see. End of the matter is, I should clearly see what I'm paying for. It shouldn't be something that you have to struggle to really understand the product. One, and then secondly, it should also be something that we can clearly see a face. If possible, if anything happens, we should be able to have someone we can hold responsible for whatever happens. You understand? That's basically what I set up my mind to do. And I'm like, I'm not going to release my money again to any other platform, except I make sure that these things are intact, right? So, and then the other one, so first one, like I said, is I have to be in possession of my money. 2, it has to be realistic. 3, it should be something with someone that I can see clearly that I know the person, or maybe it's at least there should be someone that I can be able to hold accountable for whatever happens in the future, which nobody has control over, right? And so in my search now, I was able to discover something. Like I said, a lot of people have been inboxing me, asking me a few questions. Okay, where should they put their money? Since I said it, in fact, someone made that quote. Since I said COTP is a scam, where should they put their money? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Since I said 86FB is a scam, where should they put their money? And honestly, if you've been close to me, I'd always said it. For now, nothing. Keep your money. In fact, I've told people, buy USDT and just leave it in your wallet, especially if you're in Nigeria. If you don't know what to do with your money, get it off from your bank, because the worst thing you will do is to leave your money in the bank. These guys would finish your money. You guys know, if you're in Nigeria, especially for those of us in Nigeria here, the price of gas, for example, the price to fill up your gas was, let me use dollars so that other people in the international community understand. The price of filling up gas then was not more than $3,000, was around, let's say $4. Let's say $4. Yes, it was around $4-5. But ladies and gentlemen, as of today, to fill up gas is within $30 to fill up gas, $30. You understand? It's from $25. Look at the surge. From $5, we're looking about 4 to 3 times different price difference. It's crazy. So if you had converted your naira into USDT, last US dollar, let's just use USDT is 7 as dollar. If you had converted that money, then it means you will have hedged yourself against losing money. Because if, let's say, you actually converted your naira into dollars on let's say in November last year, and you didn't even use it for anything, you left it there, right? If you withdrew this money today, you'll be withdrawing based on today's current price. And as of the last time I checked, USDT was around $715. So imagine you bought then in November at $450, and today you're withdrawing based on 700. You've already made money. So, but then let's look at the other side. For those who left their money in naira, let's say they had 200,000 naira in their bank account, and dollar then was 450. Today, dollar is $700. The price of gas was 3,000 then. Today it's 10,000, 12,000. Please just imagine how they've lost. Imagine, this is almost like the parable in the Bible that states about the 3 wise people, right? One saved his money and said he will not invest it, he will just leave it, he won't do anything. The other 2 said they will send this money to work for them. They didn't do anything. I mean, they sent their money and they had more profits. What happened to the first person that didn't invest? The one he had declined, because the current price, let's say if he was giving 1 talent, right? The 1 talent wasn't even equivalent to what he was giving when he was giving. So it means he lost money. So, ladies and gentlemen, even if you don't want to do anything, like I always say, convert your money and just leave it in USDT. Don't leave money in the bank. Don't do that. You'll be losing. You'll be like that person with 1 talent. You need to find a way of protecting your money, like they said. Even if you don't want to multiply it, just protect it. What are you protecting it from? Protect it from schemes. Protect it from schemes, 1. 2, protect it from yourself, from spending anyhow. 3, protect it from inflation, which is one of the biggest enemies of your money today. Inflation has been wasting money up and down. So, but you need to find a way around it. And one way about it is if you can trade in the markets, right? And then thank God today we have systems that can actually allow you to be able to trade. And so again, going back to what I said earlier, we'll have to deal with someone we know. And thank God, it's a pleasure to actually have the owner of this company. I'm going to just give him a chance right now. The name of the company is EverFX. It's an affiliate system. It's not mandatory for you. Now, when I say affiliate, for some of you to start being like, oh, you still have to bring people. No, you don't have to, because what you are paying for basically is the product, and the product is just a robot, is a trading bot that you can see, that you will just simply connect your broker, whichever broker you select is your choice. If you use Anzo FX, if you use octafx, like me, that's what I use octafx. If you use Infusionsoft or whatever, Fusionsoft, whatever, it's up to you. They say fund your account with whatever you have, but at least minimum of $300, right? Then connect your account with us. Connect your account with us, and we'll handle the trading for you. So far, so good. I think I'm 1 week with it. I started with a $500 account before I topped it up with another 500. I think I traded for like 10 days before topping up. And today I started, let's say on Thursday, 2 weeks ago. Today is Sunday. This is now like maybe let's say my 14th day. But from the first 10 day, I was trading with a $600 account before I added another 500, making it 1,100. I was hoping I could be able to share my screen, but the cable I have is not working. So what will happen is, please, after the call, I'm going to record a screen video. I'm going to send you the results so that you see it typically. From this account, in less than 2 weeks, yes, in less than 2 weeks, I've already made $62. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just show you how much I'm talking about. I've made $62. Where's my calculator? Let me show you how much that is using the Naira value. For those of us in the international market, maybe you can just do the calculation based on your currency, but I'm just trying to show you the concept of what we're talking about and why it's important for you to at least find a way, even if you are making, no matter how little, I think it's better than for you to just leave your money to be dying of inflation, right? So let me just share my screen. I just wanted to share my screen. Let me show my calculator. I believe you can see my screen. So I made $62, 62 at today's price of 7. Look at how much I've made. I've made 44,330 in 2 weeks. I didn't do anything. All I did was just purchase this robot. I purchased this robot. After purchasing this robot, I just connected it to this awesome system that I'm telling you about this evening. All I did was purchase this robot, funded my account, then I connected it, and I was able to generate over $62 just from connecting this bot. Guys, you don't need to check your account. You don't need to do anything. All you just need to do is, once you fund, in fact, let me give you a strategy. For those of you, you always know I always give you a strategy, right? And the aim of the strategy is so that you play safe. Even after buying this bot, I'm going to tell you, have a plan. Now, let me tell you, at the end of this weekend, I can withdraw this $60. That's my profit. It's secured. Now, whatever comes next week is another profit. I keep it somewhere. So this is what I always say, even in days of IPC, you guys know it. Have the amount you want to be making weekly. If it's maybe $100, find out how much do you need to be making on average, how much you need to have in capital to be able to make this amount. Once you have it, anything that comes after your capital, pull it out. That's a strategy. You understand? And if you hope to grow the account, you have a plan to be funding. Maybe even if it's with your profit, you can be returning back 10% profit. Have a strategy. You understand? So the aim of this is basically to just show you guys it's a choice. Like I said, you decide. It's not compulsory. It's just the normal system. This is just a board. You can buy it and don't do anything. In fact, I'm going to advise you, if you like, don't even do anything. Just buy it and test it. But here's the thing. If you're like me, I know people who have money idle in their bank account. It doesn't make sense that you just leave it to the useless banks. Permit me to call them useless, please, because those guys are crazy. If you know what these guys are doing, the same forex you are seeing is what the banks take your money to do. And they pay you stipend. In fact, after paying you, they still collect with the left hand again. They give you the left hand, they snatch it with the right hand. They don't leave you because the debits alone are crazy. I wanted to actually show us, let me see if I can actually do that. I wanted to show you guys what Access Bank was offering me as loan, and then how much they are requesting for me as interest if I'm going to collect money from them. You will understand what I'm talking about. Access Bank, you guys know Access Bank is a bank here in Nigeria. They offer loans. If you want to collect loans, in fact, they keep begging you to come and collect loan. And you know they will not do that if it's not profitable to them. Let me see if I can have that screenshot so that I'm going to show you guys. You guys will see the reality that we're living in, and you'll be able to see for yourself. Where is that stuff? I kept that screenshot. I wanted to actually show us. Let me see if I can get it. So, but before then, permit me to bring on to stage the owner and founder of this amazing system. Like I said, he's just going to talk to us about it. Again, I'm going to mention it. You don't see, just buy this board for yourself, buy it for your family, buy it for your child, buy it for whatever, right? You don't have to promote. Nobody is compelling you. There is no sponsored comment. There is no third level generation. It's not an MLM business, but they just give you a little incentive for, okay, wow, thank you for sharing to this person. That's all. Once they pay, that's all. It's not a multi-level system that keeps paying you over and over for bringing it. So in that case, I'm not afraid that they will come and get super ambitious and will come and hear stories that touch tomorrow. You understand? So that's basically it. So permit me to bring upstage our powerful founder and CEO to be able to talk to us. Like I said, at the end of his presentation, feel free to ask him whatever question you have. Like I said, if you have questions, come and ask him. I think it's a privilege for us to actually be talking to someone who happens to be the owner, right? So, sir, if you're here, I'm going to actually bring you upstage. But before he comes on stage, can we see some emoji? Let me see some emoji to show me that you're following. Let me know that you're still fired up. Let me know that you're not regretting being here on this call. Let me see some fire emoji or whatever emoji you like before he comes up. So, sir, over to you, please.
Okay. Good evening, everyone on the call. Good evening, Mr. Solomon David. It's been an amazing one. Thank you so much for that powerful intro. I had to leave every other thing I was doing. I'm literally in a program, and I had to just step out just to be in this call because I had called before now with Mr. Solomon David. He told me about his amazing community and how that he would like me to talk to you guys about this, guys. And I owe him this. I think I owe him this because I gave him my word, and even though it's not very convenient, but then I'm going to do this because he had me informed earlier on. So I want to welcome everyone on the call tonight. I like recognizing names, so I'll just mention names. I can see Solomon David is our host for this meeting, the owner of this community, and my host and brother and our CMO of the company, Mr. Wealthy King, Alex A, popularly known as Alex A. Thank you for being in the call tonight, sir. I can see Abel Trish, Ahmed, Chinenye, Claudia's iPhone, Esther, Fredel Mighty, Godwin Otoibi, Jimmy Abdul, Khadija, Kimesha Hardin, Omolara Asaolu, Prince Talatu Omokabo, Tamara Jones, Yvonne, and Osunkoya Thomason. Thank you, everyone of you, for joining the call. And it's going to be a quick one, just to mention what Evergreen FXX is, and also show you I'm going to show you some live accounts that are trading. I'm going to show you some results over the week, over the month, and then Mr. Solomon David can also show you his personal account, and also he might choose details for you so that you can watch and see the performance for yourself. I always like telling people, don't be in a hurry. Don't be in a hurry, all right? Except you are risk takers like us. Like for me, one of the things I've learned to build wealth, sometimes you don't have to learn how to do everything. You don't need to have all the details of a thing before you get in, right? So it's something I do personally. So I just get in. Then while I'm in, I'm learning how to go about it. You get the point. So if you are like me, yeah, you can go ahead and plug in immediately after this call. But if not, you can just get the login, investors login, and monitor it. You can take your time. You can take a month, 6 months, and just watch the performance, guys, because we are all about sustainability. Trust me, in the next 5 years, 10 years, Evergreen FXX will be here if Christ tarries, guys. So I'm going to just share my screen right away, and I'm going to show you what this is all about. Okay, I'm not going to bore you with any plenty talks, just strictly showing you the presentation, and that is it, guys. Now, we talked about some centralized systems and some platforms that have been scams. Trust me, we have all been beaten, we have been there, and those are part of the reasons why we came up with what we have. Now, I want to welcome everyone on the call to a limitless world of abundance. Okay, this, if you are here on this call, I think you are really privileged. And I'm not just saying that to get you excited or for any other reason, but for the fact that you are going to be seeing tonight one of the biggest and the most powerful opportunities you have ever seen in your life. And I'm not mincing words, guys, because it is decentralized. Now, I'll explain all that as we move forward. I will show you why I said what I just said. Okay. Now, this is the company's name is Evergreen FFX. Evergreen FFX. Now, this is what we are into. Now, Evergreen FFX is a decentralized system that leverages on artificial intelligence using the wealth of experience provided by experts in the digital space. Like the digital space here means forex market precisely. All right. Now we have the best automated and migration system, and of course, decentralized system that is second to none. Right. Our keywords are sustainability, reliability, and transparency. We connect the world to the abundance in the digital space. You agree with me that there is abundance in the digital space. I've seen people grow monies from $6,000 to 20,000. I've seen someone grow money from $2,000 to 20,000, and the likes. Trust me, there is abundance in the digital space. But the thing is, I'm going to explain to you why many people get burnt or get their fingers burnt and why they are not in profit always, and then the difference with Evergreen FFX and why we are always in profit, right? Now, we live in the future, and what we want is for you to permit us to take you there. We have a very simple mission, very simple. It is to create a sustainable, decentralized system that will enable people experience the abundance in the digital space. Okay, there's abundance in the digital space, like I said, but now a lot of people don't know what to do, how to do it. They don't have the expertise. They don't know what to just how to go about it. But of course, they really want to. All right. Now, this is why Evergreen FFX is here. We want to be able to help this set of people to plug in to the digital space. People with zero expertise, with zero knowledge or skill about this can start making money in the digital space. And I can show you how. Okay. Now, the fact that this is a sustainable decentralized system is the amazing thing, right? Now, decentralization, now we have centralized systems and we have decentralized systems. Centralized systems are systems that have where the company are the ones in control of your funds. That means, like he mentioned a name, COTP, that was a centralized system. It means that your funds are in their control. Or IPC, he mentioned IPC, that is a centralized system, right? It means that your funds were in their control. In that case, they have access to your funds. They can just close up or give you stories like we are upgrading, we are migrating, we are switching, we are and all those kind of stories. You know what I mean? Now, when they tell you we are upgrading, trust me, what they are saying is we are going with your money to upgrade our lives. We want to take a trip or do a vacation with your money. So we are going to upgrade our lives and they never come back. How many of those platforms ever say those things and came back, guys? Now, this is the thing. Now, those are centralized systems. It means your money is with them and they can do with it what they want. Now, trust me, whoever has control over the money has everything. Okay. I don't care how juicy the platform is. If I don't have control over it, I am not involved. And this is why we had to set up a decentralized system. In this system with Evergreen FXX, your money is 101% in your control. The company have zero access to your funds. All right. So you are not going to be investing your money with Evergreen FXX. So Evergreen FXX is not an investment platform. It is not a Ponzi get rich quick scheme or those kind of things. No, we are just a boat servicing platform where you get to use the bots, all right, the AI, our AI, and you start making profits. That is it. Okay. Now, the difference is for IPC, because these questions always come up, so I should just address it quickly. For IPC, they were the bot servicing company. That is, they provided the AI service, and they, please, can you mute that person, my co-host? Thank you. So they provided the AI service, and they were also the broker. So you were funding with them while they were trading for you as they claimed, right? But we never saw any anything according to facts, all right? We never saw it. So they were high profile scammers. So guys, please can someone mute the person um on this call that is making this noise, please? Just a minute, please.
Okay, nobody's muted, but I don't know where it's coming from.
Okay. Where is the noise coming from?
Okay.
Wow. Okay. All right, great. Thank you, thank you. Sorry for that little interruption. Thank you so much. All right, guys. So this is what the mission is, okay? And like I said, Evergreen FFX is not an investment platform. So note that we are not going to be in control of the funds of our clients. All we do is we provide you with the servicing of trading. That means we provide you with the service of the AI trading system. Okay, so moving forward, I'm going to explain that further. All right, now this is what we do with trade forex. Okay, now this is why if you are not yet trading forex, like Mr. Solomon David was saying, every bank trades forex, everyone. Of course, they will not tell you their secret. I have a friend that trades for Standard Chartered Bank, a friend of mine that trades for Standard Chartered Bank, right? So I know what I'm telling you firsthand. They make massive money with your funds. With that, your money in the bank, they make massive money with it. And guess what? They will deduct those charges from your account so that um, you don't try to figure out how they make money. So they still charge you so that you think the charges is where they make money from, or so that you will be comfortable with putting your money because they are charging you. So you think, yes, they're actually doing a service for you. Guys, they are making serious money. I told someone, can everybody just go and withdraw their money in the bank one day? Let's see whether the banks will survive. Definitely not. Okay. So trust me when I tell you that this is the way. Okay. The Forex market. The Forex market is the most and the biggest and the most liquid financial market in the world. The Forex market trades 24/5, that is 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. The opening from Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern Time, closing 5 p.m. Friday Eastern Time. Okay, that is about 11 p.m. Nigerian time. That's GMT plus one. All right. And the forex market represents $7 trillion worth of transactions daily. That means over $7 trillion is traded every single day in this market, guys. That means if you make $1 million daily from the forex market, nobody will know. Nobody will feel it. The market wouldn't even feel like something was made out of it, guys, because that is how big it is. Okay. Now, if you want to play big, you have to be where the big players are. You want to make wealth, you want to create wealth, you must be in an industry that can give you access to such kind of wealth. You can't say you want to make $1 million and then in 1 year, or is a goal for you a year or 2 years or 5 years, and then you are not in a system that can give you the opportunity to make such. That means you are not having a realistic goal. Guys, this is what we have. It is massive. Okay. So with Evergreen FFX, I can tell you that you can achieve those goals. As we move forward, you will get to understand. Okay. I like to say this. If you want to catch a shark, you can't get a shark in the pool. You can only get a shark in the ocean. Sharks are not seen in the pool. So you can only see sardines in the pool. So this is what we do, guys. Now, the banks, financial institutions, and organizations trade forex, and this is what you should do. You shouldn't put your money dormant, like Mr. Solomon David said. Someone rightly did an analysis just a few weeks ago. The dollar was 500 per dollar, 500 naira per dollar. But right now it's about 710. So guys, if you do the analysis, you see that if you had about $2,000, in your account, by now it's gonna worth. That is, if you have it in naira, of course. Okay, at that time, that is that should be around 1 million naira, right? Now it's gonna worth $1,400 because of the dollar rates that have increased. So your money have lost value in the bank. That is about 600,000 or so. You have lost serious monies just by what's leaving it in the bank. Guys, you don't want to be in that position. Okay. Now, this is why we use the AI. The AI is the future, guys. It is the future. It has the ability to manage emotions. That is why we call it emotional management, right? So it has the ability to manage emotions. So, unlike for, the real time manual traders or day traders, they lost a trade, they try to chase the market to recover, and guess what? Emotion step in, and once emotion steps in, they keep losing. And many of us have blown accounts. Many persons have had that experience, but trust me, that is why we have what we have now, Evergreen FFX. All right, with Evergreen FFX, no one of our users' account has ever been blown, not one. Not one single person has ever had a record of saying my account got blown using Evergreen FFX bot or AI. Never. And that is the sustainability we are talking about. And I'll show you results, guys. Just stay put. Now, risk management. For the risk management, Evergreen FFX has the best. Now, sometimes when I say these things, I'm trying to, I don't, for me, I don't hide things that are not so. Okay, I say it the way it is. So I try to I'm not trying to say things that will get people excited, but the facts. Okay, so I'm not saying this because we are behind the system. No, guys, make your findings. I posted it on some of our groups. I said, bring your proof, post it on the group openly. Bring your proof. Show me something that has a better risk management that is better than Evergreen FFX. Guys, that is how confident we are about this risk management strategy that we have. Okay, it is superb. So we have the best, such that your account is safe and just keeps growing. But of course, like I like saying this every time I say talk about risk management. I always like saying this. All right, this is forex, so there are no guarantees. Past results does not guarantee future performance or experience. So it's always advised that you invest what you can be able to lose. Now, this is why. Not that Evergreen FFX cannot do the task or we have not been doing it. We have people with $10,000, $50,000 account plugged in, making serious money. I'm going to show you some of those accounts live, right on the score. Okay, but the reason why we say that is because we don't we want you to take responsibility. This is forex, guys, so there are no guarantees. So always understand this. Okay, let it be at the back of your mind while you are plugging in that your this is your risk. Okay, this is your risk. But trust me when I tell you that our bot is magical. It is just superb. So you are surely going to have an awesome experience. But if you want to watch, like I said, get an investor's login from Mr. Solomon David and watch the account performance for some time. Then you can take action. All right. And this affords you the opportunity to make money while you sleep. So while you are sleeping, guys, every single day, you are certainly going to be making money. All right. Now, there are days when the bot might not deliver profits. There are days like that. It can just run, hold trades and all that. But trust me, in a week, we have never closed a day on a loss or a week on a loss. So it's certainly I don't want to use the word impossible because I'm getting too excited now about this. But trust me, we have never seen a week that is not in profit, not one. Okay, and Mr. Solomon David here said he has used it for 2 weeks now. He can testify. All right, we have people that have used it for going to 3 months. All right, and they can testify, guys. Today is 18th, right? Yes, that marks. There's a $1,000 account we've been following. All right, so today marks 3 months. It started on the 18th of July. All right, so today is actually the third, makes it the third month of that account. I think one of my co-hosts, Mr. King Alex, that is on this call, is going to be able to show us the performance of that account. So guys, just stay put. All right. Now, this is the amount for the bot. It is just a one-time lifetime payment of $200. Okay. Now, with this payment, you have access to have full control over your funds and connect it to the bot. You can start using the bot to trade on your decentralized forex account. Now, this bot supports any broker of your choice: Hot Forex, FXTM, Anzo Capital, Fusion Market, FX Pro, octafx, whatever, guys. It supports all. Okay, you can use any broker. That is why we say it is decentralized. But guess what, guys? We have two recommended brokers that we have recommended based on performance. We have seen other brokers' performance because brokers have what they call spread and commissions, right? So we have noticed that okay, these two brokers have lower spread and lower commissions. All right, and that's why we recommended them. That is Fusion Markets and Anzo Capital. So you are also going to be able to get those links from Solomon David. Is going to provide that for you. So guys, with just $200 one-time payment, you have access to this amazing awesomeness. All right, and you can also receive your referral link. That is for those that would like to talk to somebody about it. But remember, hey, it is totally not compulsory. It is optional. Okay, we have a lot of people just plugging their money trading and nobody even knows how much they make. All right, so it is personal. If you want to share with friends, family, hey, why not? Go ahead. We always want people around us to benefit from what we are benefiting from, right? But of course, the company have some token they give you as you refer others. Okay, so Mr. Don Solomon David can give you more clarity. If you want to know about that, you can just reach him. He's going to show you, send you the PDF and show you what you stand to benefit if you want to share the opportunity. All right, there are a lot of benefits actually, apart from the referral bonus. Other things are there, but apart from that, basically this is he told me, he said, boss, my community have been asking me for something that they can plug in their money to. Honestly, I've not been able to see anything to show them. But following this bot's performance, I think this is it. That's what he told me. And this is why he wanted to. So I must commend Mr. Solomon David. That was really a selfless act because trust me, he's not doing this because of the referral commissions, because what he makes from the bot is definitely going to be more than that and all this stress put together. Okay. So I'm definitely sure it's not about the referral, but because he really has true commitment, he has passion for seeing other people grow and becoming successful. And that is what he told me. So, and that is part of the reasons why I chose to make time to be on this call, because usually on Sundays, I don't do any Zoom calls except it is private calls, okay? And it has to be worth my time. But I chose to be here because he told me that, and I felt like, okay, why not? Let's do it. Let's talk to your community, okay? So, guys, this is what we have, all right? And this board has the ability or the track record of doing over 25 to 35%. Okay, now, of course, there are no fixed returns, but we have seen a situation like the account I told you we're going to be showing you, it did about 50% from 18th of July to the 18th of August, over 50%, guys. And so, I mean, the possibilities are enormous. They are endless. So it's possible to see a 50%, it's possible to see a 30%, it's possible to see a 45%, it's possible to see a 20%. And hey, if you even see a 15%, it is better than putting your money in the bank, right? And this is why Evergreen FXX is top notch, because we are not just after chasing profits, but the first thing that is paramount to Evergreen FFX is to secure traders' funds. That is, the funds of all our connected users are the first thing. That is our first priority. So that while they are trying to make profit, they don't lose money. All right. And that is why sometimes the profit might not be too aggressive, but trust me, in a month it will make sense. Okay, just this week, I think we did close to 7% or so, 7 to 8%. I'm going to be showing you some live accounts, okay, and then you can see all that. So, guys, I think I'm going to be stopping here right now for this presentation. And I'm just going to share my screen and quickly show you two different accounts or even three that are trading live. And then I can allow Mr. Solomon David round up, show you his own account, or call on my co-host, Mr. King A, who is our CMO, to also show you an account. Okay, guys. So this is the bot works with both MT4 and MT5, as you can see on the screen. I can use MT5, I can use MT4. So this is an MT4 account, and you can see. So this is the running trades before the market close, you know, on Friday. In just a few days, this market will be opening. So, guys, in 1 week, this bot have done a $92 profit. This is a $1,000 account, as you can see on the balance. All right. In just 1 week, you can see that this is a 1 week's result. This bot did $92 profit in 1 week. You can see withdrawal there. The person withdrew $163. So that's to show you that this is not a demo account. You cannot withdraw from demo, right? So this is a real account, okay? And also, in a month, this user did over $279. That is over 27% already, okay? So guys, this is superb. Now I'm going to, because these are clients' accounts, so I cannot show you. I want to switch the account to another person's just to show you results, just different sizes. so that you see different results that you can stand to get, on different account size, So this is just, of course, like I said, past performance does not guarantee future results, but this is just a track record of what the board have done. And as you see this, you can choose to you can know what to expect, right, on yours. So this is a $50,000 account. This account started about 3 weeks ago. You can see the running trades here is not even up to okay, 1% of 50,000 is supposed to be 500, right? Now you can see that is not even up to 1%. All right, so that is how safe this is. Okay, so this board I've done. I just want to show you some figures. Okay, in a week, okay, just this past week, the result was really amazing. I think it did 1,000 plus in a week. Sorry, guys, trying to my network here. Okay. Okay, so in a week, this is definitely not a 1 week result. Definitely not. Okay, let me just show you the monthly results. I think it's my network here. Okay, but this is a 50K account, so you can see it. And oh, definitely network. So you can see it's not even showing the 1 month results. So, okay, let me just do a custom period, maybe custom period. This custom is like choosing a day when to show. Or while I try to figure out this, maybe I can just have, okay, let me switch accounts and see. Just a minute. So I'll show you now with $300 because we are looking at big figures now. So everybody is not equal. So there are people that might not have up to that, but they want to come in with just a little fund. So I'm just going to show you a $300 account and what it has done, right? So this is okay, so this is a $300 account and it has done, so you can see this is a $300 account. This account is plugged in about a month ago or so. Yeah, 3 weeks ago actually. So this account has done 20, in 1 week it did $28. Guys, how about that? How about it, $28? This is over 10%. 10% of $300 is $30, right? So this is over 10% return in a week, okay? So that shows you what to expect. And in a month, and this account is not up to a month yet, but it has done over, you can see this account started on the 30th of August, right? So 30th of this month makes it a month. So it's not yet a month, but it has done 51% dollar profit already, $51 profit. That's close to about 15 or 17% thereabouts, right? So this is serious. Now this is, I think it's just 2 weeks trade, guys. So I mean the result speaks, guys. The result speaks. It's not something that we are. I like saying something. I like saying two things results don't do. Results don't lie, and results don't hide. All right. There's no how you want to fake it. All right. If it's a faked result, it will definitely come out. All right. You cannot fake. You cannot keep faking a fake result. That's what I mean. So results don't hide and results don't lie. And trust me, guys, what you are just saying about Evergreen FXX, some of you might have seen it before. Go on YouTube, search. You'll see, oh, we are on YouTube, we're everywhere. You can just search on Google Evergreen FXX. We are there, guys. People are preaching the gospel of Evergreen FXX because because of what they have seen. And like I said, we are not a Ponzi or get rich quick scheme. It is a decentralized system that leverages on artificial intelligence, and we are not in control of the funds of our clients. So your money is totally 101% in your control. All right. So we are just providing the um, trading service for you. All right, guys. So I'll just call on my co-hosts, Mr. King A, to show us the $1,000 account that I've traded for over 3 months now. Just so we see the return. So this is a 3 month account, okay? 3 month account. So Mr. King A, please, would you like to share one or two thoughts with Mr. Solomon's
Okay,
team here? And also, I mean,
okay.
guys, you have to celebrate Mr. King Alex. He's an amazing entrepreneur and the CMO of Evergreen FXX. He is an amazing personality. Thank you, sir, for honoring to be on the call. Welcome.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Godswill, uh, for everything you've done for Evergreen FFX. My name is King Alex once again, and I'm privileged to be a host on this Zoom. Guys, sorry, the account is said is not 3 months, but barely 2 months, not 3 months. It started trading July 18th, and this month, September 18th, makes it 2 months. So it's not up to 2 months yet. Evergreen FFX started pre-launch July 18. So, but what I want to tell us is this: it's simple. Evergreen FFX is not about a get-rich-quick scheme. What Evergreen FFX is all about is sustainability. We have looked around and we've seen that over a decade now, Africans have lost huge amounts to all this Ponzi scheme. In fact, approximately 3 billion US dollars is the forecast, is the estimate that was made that Africans have lost to all this get rich quick scheme. So that's huge, guys. That's huge. So Evergreen FFX is focused on sustainability. We are not about aggressive trading. No, we are not about huge profits, probably like 100% or 300% profit in a month. Some people will promise you that, but trust me, is not sustainable. So Evergreen FFX is centered around sustainability. So permit me to just quickly share my screen so that we could see what we're talking about exactly. So I'm going to share this account with us so that we can see this. So this is an account that started on 18th of July with $1,000. We can see it $1,000 on the 18th of July. And overall profit made from 18th of July to 18th of August is 1 month. 18th of August to September 18th is going to make 2 months. Today is 18th actually, so meaning that by tomorrow, which is the trading day, sorry, by today this evening, because trade starts by tonight by 10 p.m. Nigerian time. So, but if you look at this, this is exactly 90%, guys. This is 90% done in 2 months. That means 45% on a monthly basis, averagely. Actually, in the first month, that was July 18th to August 18th, it did 52%, guys. It did 52%. So this very month has been a little bit slow. So I could say probably like 40% approximately, barely 40% approximately, which is not bad. And currently, there are two trades ongoing. As you can see, Evergreen FFX, there are two trades ongoing. So this is going to resume by exactly 10 p.m. Nigerian time. Two trades ongoing. Exactly 10 p.m. Nigerian time, the trade is going to start. That means in less than an hour from now, So, and if you look at the profit that has been removed, over $565 has been withdrawn already, and 20% of that was being paid to Evergreen FXX. So, guys, that is just that for us to note. So, the key thing about Evergreen FXX is sustainability, transparency, and reliability. So if you are bothered about transparency, if your focus is about sustainability, guys, you have found a home. You have found a home. And just like what Mr. Solomon David said earlier, if you are the type that you just want a reward and you have friends and family members you want to share with them, trust me, you can go ahead share with them. Because why? There's just a token, a reward that is given to affiliate for sharing this opportunity with others. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. It is built on sustainability. It's going to be there for years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years. If Jesus tarry, Evergreen FFX is still solid and is running. So thank you, everyone present, for permitting me to educate us about Evergreen FFX. And I trust that we will be seeing you on board very soon. Thank you so much, Mr. Solomon David. So over to you.
Okay,
All right, thank you so much, Mr. King. Hey, that was really an amazing one. So thank you, guys. One word I have for you is an action is better than 1,000 intentions. An action is better than 1,000 intentions. Trust me, the economy, dollar is going to hit 800 very soon, and that is for sure. So you want to plug in your money into something that gives you money in dollars every single day. All right. So go ahead, reach out to Solomon David and get started. Thank you, Mr. Solomon, for having us. Have a good night.
Okay, so before you go, please can you make my other account, that's with my phone? Let me just share my own account so that they get to see. You can just kindly make me a co-host with my phone so that I can be able to share the screen. You'll see it down there. Okay, then again.
Yeah, I think you're still a co-host.
Yes, okay, no, there's another account. That's my phone. I want to be able to share from my phone so that they'll see my own results. You'll see another Solomon David down. Okay, so before then, do we have any other question? If anybody has question, please raise your hand. We're going to unmute you. You're going to ask your questions. Remember, you're dealing with the founders of the company directly. It's not anymore that we just talk to some random white guy who tells us his name is Nate. There's no Nate here. This is real people. You're dealing with real people and real figures. Okay, so someone asked that is there a fee? Is there a fee, right? Is there a fee for it? Yes, of course. You know, every business needs to be profitable, and if there's no profit, then you should know that probably is a time bomb that will just escape one day. But if you're happy, I'm happy, then we are sure that we're in business. So the profit sharing is 80-20. That is, now if you have $1,000 and they made $200 for you in that month, $80 is yours. Okay, if they made $100 for you in, let's say, in the month, right? $20, you will pay them $20, which is 20%, and then $80 is yours. That's basically the sharing profit. So tell me, this is why they have to make sure you are profitable, because the bigger your profit for that week, and again, not like I said, not unrealistic profits, the better profit you make, the more money they are able to make, right? So this is why it's also of interest to them to also make you money, because if they make you money, you get to pay them more money. And let me tell you the amazing thing. They don't take the money from your account. They don't snatch the money out of your account. They will, after every month, they will now be like, okay, thank you, boss. This is your account. Oh yeah, pay your boy now. You understand? You will be the one to use your hand, go to your Binance and transfer their fee, their commission to them. You understand? You will be the one to personally send your money to them. So no, because they don't even have authority to withdraw money from your account. Nobody does. If you know how secure the broker's account is, you even think of your money having any issue. Like we said again, get the broker of your choice. Get the broker of your choice. Come on board. Buy this robot. By the way, it's lifetime. No renewal fee, no maintenance fee, no fee of any type. This is just like this. This is just like a means of you just instead of wasting your money. This is just a simple way of hedging your money, like we discussed earlier in the meeting. So there's no much explanation to it. It's just basically is a company that sells bots. What does the bot do? It trades forex and pays you profits and pays you commission that you end up sharing percentage with them. It's that simple. Okay, so I hope this is clear. I hope this is clear. So I can't see my other account is not just no. I wanted to be able to share my accounts so that I'll also show you. I'm currently trading with 1,100 accounts, and I said within 2 weeks I was able to do $62. I was able to do $62. Okay, minimum deposit is $300. So outside the robot fee, after the robot fee of $200, which you pay with USDT, you will need minimum of 300 USD in your account, and boom, you're good to go. You understand? So that's it. So please, let's ask our questions. If you want, you can type in the chat box. If you don't want to type in the chat box, feel free to raise your hand and we're going to unmute you and you'll be able to ask your questions. This is your chance. You are dealing with the company directly, like I said. Okay, so let's have our questions. I don't intend for this meeting
Mr. Solomon,
Yes.
Mr. Solomon, I think you need to, it's not being able to make you a host on your second account because I noticed your mic is not on that.
Okay.
So
okay.
try to, yes, try to on your mic. Yes.
Okay.
Then it can make you host.
Okay, just hold on. Okay, I have.
Okay, so Mr. Godswill Anthony, please, can you make him co-host on his second account so that I can share his screen?
Okay, all right. So let me just quickly share my account. Okay. So this is my MT4 account. So this is my history. Let me go to my history. So I'm just a week. So if I go to week, it will actually show us everything. Okay. So this is basically all. This is my first deposit. This was the first trade, as you can see. Oh, let me go to month just in case. Aha. So this was the very first. This was my deposit. I started with 569. As you can see. Then I have, sorry, I'm moving my device because it's echoing. So after the 569 deposit, you could see octafx gives a deposit bonus, a credit bonus for your trades. So after that, this was my first trade. I had a minus 60, which, by the way, this is actually a characteristic of a real trade. This is how you know if they're actually trading. There will be losses. You cannot have a perfect trade where it's just pure win, 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 like that. I don't want to over buttress on the fact, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So if you go in, of course, you definitely expect some losses, like you can see. That's actually what even makes it real. Okay, so you can see this was my results. So this was my these were the losses I had. Then as you can see, there was a place, I withdrew. I withdrew. You can see withdrawal here, 501. I withdrew, then I replaced it. I was thinking of changing broker, but after I checked the other broker, it wasn't good enough. I just had to just return it back. So, and then after that, I think I see top again. So you can see this is actually my trade history. So last, can you see the profit? I have a profit of 62.97. That's the total I made in 2 weeks, guys. So please, like, just imagine being able to make this amount instead of just dropping your money for in the bank. Like, I think it makes a lot of sense if you ask me. So I think I'm going to stop the recording now.